Today we're going to look at data that we can use in Savvas through science classes, and we can assign a virtual lab, and they have a lot of different things to do up in the top. And in the lab notebook, they have to go through all 5 sections, a scenario, and it tells them what to do and what their goal is. This is their goal. And the design part, they have to read through everything, and it won't turn green at the bottom until they do what it tells you. Select each one to learn more. So they click on each thing, and they have to click on one of these, and then that turns green. Then they're able to go to the next section of that design part, and it says to build it. Remember, you can add a combination when you complete it, select next. So they can manipulate these things and say fill the container, and then they're going to add water to it and the test. So they go to the test. They can't go to the next section up here if it's grayed out until these are green. And so they go on the test and they run the test and do what it tells you to do. And they have a redesign to think about it again. What else could you do? And then they have an imagine where they have to think about an extra question and how you could extend it. With all of this, they have a lab notebook. This is where they put their data. So here's their goal. This is their objective. This is questions to different things throughout the assignment to help them learn what permeability is and how water flows. And here's a little data table from the beginning of the test and what they're testing, what process adds water to the model. And then they had more to redesign and modify it. And I told them just to do at least 3 or 4 of these, not 10 complete sets, just for time purposes. We didn't have time for that. And they put their data in a data table, and then they use it to analyze it, answer questions. And the last part is in the Imagine, and it asks them an extension question. How will the activity influence the groundwater? And then they answer what they think there, and then they should put the same thing in their Imagine up here, or can extend on that even more. But that's with Savvas, and you can go through Realize, and your virtual labs would be within the topics wherever they fit. Not every one of them has a virtual lab. So I'm going to go in here and browse this one. And water, this is the topic that we are in right now, and this is the next part of it. And our next part has an interactivity, which also has some data in it. The virtual labs, really great data. But this one would be changing clams and climate. So this is an interactivity. So they have labs and they have interactivities that will collect data for them as they work through it. So that's how you can use Savvas in science to use data and analyze it. Thank you.